What's up guys, Zeenigami here, and let's go through the complete Chaos Difficulty Machvise Coliseum on the Japanese version of One Piece Charter Cruise. Round 1 is going to be versus Baby 5. Baby 5 is a strength character. She has 3.9 million hit points. She'll preemptively paralyze your team for 2 turns. And she'll attack every single turn for just under 5,000 damage. On turn 1, she'll silence 2 random characters, then she'll bind 1 character for 3 turns, and then after that, she will cut your health by 20%. Remember that 20% health cut will be after she attacks. So what we're going to be doing here is we're just going to be waiting out the paralyze for both turns, and after that, we'll be attacking her. You can either burst using Enel and Bellamy specials together. Remember that Bellamy will make those purple and yellow orbs count as matching orbs, or you can use Cavendish special. You can also delay her, so we'll be delaying her here, waiting until we get our Kizaru back. Then we're using Cavendish special and Kizaru specials together in order to kill her over the next 2 turns before she attacks us. And then after she dies, she will revive. When she revives, she'll heal 5,555 hit points. She'll boost her defense up to 250,000. So you'll want to use a special to help kill her there. She'll also give you all bomb orbs and lock all those orbs for 1 turn. So you'll be getting a lot of bomb orbs. Specials that work great for killing her include 5+ Sanji or even regular Sanji, although regular Sanji will still leave her alive since it's only 5,000 damage. Regular Sanji will get her pretty close. Maybe you have something else to help you out with the rest of it. Remember that these specials, like the 1000 Sunny ship special, will do 1 damage to her, so that's not going to be enough. You can also wait out the defense boost, since the defense boost is just for a few turns. So you could always delay her here after the revive and take her out that way with after that defense boost goes away. Round 2 is going to be versus Corazon. Corazon is going to preemptively blind you for 5 turns. He'll prevent all debuffs to himself for 5 turns. And all the fodder units around him will gain a 2-hit perfect barrier for 1 turn. So we're going to be using 6-star Blackbeard special to cut health. And then after that, we're going to be focusing on Corazon and killing him since we didn't get anybody here with a 1-turn special. If you use Solid Special, the Solid Special and 1 character's attack will basically kill any of the guys, so if they would attack you here, you can always kill that. Or you can just ignore them if there's, if you have enough health for it, like I'm at full health here. Even if other characters would attack, I can just take this first turn to attack Corazon and kill him. And then after that, take all the guys out on the outside after that turn goes away. You can also focus on the guys on the outside first and then kill Corazon after that, because Corazon will only attack you every turn for 4,000 damage and doesn't really do bad stuff until after he gets below 20%. If you get him below 20%, he'll heal for 1 million health, he'll gain a 3-hit Great Barrier and doubles his attack, makes you mix strength, dex, and quick characters have a higher chance of getting badly matching orbs, all sorts of things. But after that first turn, you can use 1000 Sunny and 5+ Luffy specials and kill all the rest of the fodder units. Round 3 is going to be versus Vergo. Vergo has 4.9 million hit points. He's probably the easiest one of these bosses, quite honestly. Even though he has a decent amount of health, he basically does nothing until he gets below 50%. So he'll preemptively prevent delays for 99 turns. He'll attack every turn for 6,150 damage. Below 50%, he'll rewind all your specials for 1 turn, boost his attack by 2 times, so he'll double his attack up to 12,300 for 5 turns. And if you get him below 20%, he'll blow away your friend captain. But you know what you can do? You can just kill him in 1 turn, especially using a friend 6-star Zoro. I forgot about using 6-star Zoro special to double my slasher's attack, so you don't need to bring double hit finger here, just bring any other slasher instead. Slasher or manipulator will help. Or you can use, just manipulate your orbs from stage 4 going into this stage. That way you can keep those green orbs or red and blue orbs. That way Killer can make those into matching orbs for you. Versus Trebol on round 4. Trebol has 3.6 million hit points. He'll preemptively poison you for 3,600 damage every single turn. He'll attack every turn for 4,900 damage. If you leave him alive below 50%, he'll boost his attack by 1.5 times and boost his defense for 4 turns. Below 20%, when he attacks, he will silence characters for 5 turns, and he will bind your captain for 20 turns. So do not let him live below 20%. And you can delay him, so delays will work fine using a Gear 4 Luffy and actually using the Chopper as your captain here. Your 5+ Chopper as a captain is going to be better since 5+ Chopper is a fighter, 2.5 times attack captain, whereas the Luffy I'm using is only boosting my Sai and Int characters. So my Sabo and my Sanji are not boosted. If you use Chopper, you'll get 2.5 on your whole team. So that's just actually going to make it even easier. And then versus Machvise. On round 3, you're going to get either Vergo, Corazon, or Baby 5. Baby 5 is the most complicated out of all these. Vergo and Corazon are both basically the exact same, just with fewer stats. Vergo, it's just attacks for less. Corazon, fodder units will not have barriers, but Baby 5 is the one that changes the most. So Baby 5 now paralyzes for only 1 turn. The rest of her silence, bind, and health cut, she now only cuts health by 10%, but she should be dead way before then. If you take that long, it's going to be a bit of a problem. And Baby 5, when she revives, she only boosts her defense to 40,000. So 40,000 defense is enough, so a special like the 1000 Sunny special will kill her, or attacking her with enough damage, depending on your team, may be able to actually kill her too. So keep that in mind. You might not actually need a fixed damage dealer to kill Baby 5 if you have a good enough team. Against Trebol, he's going to do the same thing. He now only poisons for 1,800 though, so you can bring a poison remover, or you can just ignore the poison since 1,800 damage really is not that high. And depending on how long you take on this island, that might just be, you know, about 6,000 damage by the time you get out of here. So just expect to take about 6,000 damage from Trebol and onwards. And against Machvise, Machvise has 4 million hit points. He'll preemptively ignore recovery orbs. The recovery orbs you'll see right there on my Luffy stays as a recovery orb. Tandem orbs will turn into block orbs, and any other primary color, red, yellow, green, blue orbs will turn into badly matching orbs. He attacks every turn for 6,500. On turn 1, he'll redo his preemptive attack and bind 2 characters for 3 turns, so have level 3 anti-bind. And on turn 2, he'll do his preemptive orb shuffle again and rewinds all your specials for 2 turns. So here we'll be using Gear 4 Luffy special and doing just a bit of damage to him as we can, waiting until we get better orbs. If you have your Akainu special ready, you can use Akainu to force his shuffle, because what he'll do is he will, if you use an orb manipulator, now Dofeng does not count as an orb manipulator because he's an orb mover, but an orb manipulator like Akainu special will cut your own health by 70%, and will also, once again, redo that preemptive shuffle. Below 20%, he'll attack for 100,000, so don't leave him alive there. You don't need the Akainu special on this team. As you can see, I don't use my Akainu special at all. But if you had a special ready, that extra affinity boost gives you extra damage, and also the orb shuffle to guarantee certain orbs on your team will make it even easier. Don't forget that whenever you use Gear 4 Luffy special, that his special will reduce your damage taken by 50%, and that will stack with your 1000 Sunny, your coded 1000 Sunny special to reduce your damage taken by a total of about 75%. So that way you can really take a hit from Machvise pretty easily, or at least take 1 hit, and then you can pass that turn, and on turn 2, use the rest of your specials and attack him and finish him off in a single turn. Now, Machvise is a Dex Free Spirit Striker character. His max attack is going to be 3,100. Max health is 3,100. Max attack is 1,200. Max recovery is 186. His captain ability boosts the attack of Free Spirit and Striker characters by 2.25 times and boosts their recovery by 1.5 times. A decent attack, decent captain ability, but not one that you're going to really be excited about. His special ability, however, is what makes him really, really good. It's a 3-turn special on stage, or 3-stage special at stage 3. It goes down to a 17-turn cooldown. It reduces chain multiplier lock duration by 5 turns. Now that is the debuff that happens to you if you get, for example, on Nightmare Luffy, he has a chain lock whenever he revives. That thing that limits you and really, really messes up Rayleigh teams. So if you have a Rayleigh captain, you want to use them, and you get messed up by that chain lock, that it means you really, really want to have Machvise. And he boosts the color affinity of striker characters by 1.75 times for 1 turn. Now that is huge. Color affinity, if you don't know what it is, that's the same thing that raid boss Akainu does. That makes striker characters, or at least for this one, striker characters, deal more damage to the enemy types they deal natural and extra damage to. So a red striker will do extra damage to a dex character, a psi striker will do extra damage to an int character, and so on and so forth. They'll also do less damage to characters that they're normally weak against, so a red character deals less damage against a blue character, and so on and so forth. So Machvise is very, very good, guys. Highly recommend that you get him if you can. It's actually not too difficult to beat him if you have the I plus Luffy Gear 14 that I showed you earlier, or this double Akainu team right here. I've been Zeenigami. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck, and y'all stay beautiful.